Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at Otoo from BeepStreet, the developers of Drambo. Okay, so this is a Groovebox. Okay, you can have up to these 5 tracks here in a sequence. This is a sequence. You can have as many of these sequences as you like. You just keep hitting the plus button here. You can choose to loop a set of sequences by picking up the little arrow. So this will loop 2. Or you could go 4, obviously. And you can also, by the way, if you are working on just say sequence 3, you can also pick this up and do that and work on sequence 3. Let us go and back and work on sequence 1 for a moment. So let's do this. Select sequence 1. Now, these are your instruments, right? You've got 8 of these. You can add, so there's 6 here, but you can add another 2 more. These can be AUV3s. You can also add effects. They can be the internal rompler or drum machines or a sampler as well. So I'm going to show you all of this stuff and how to get going with Otoo because it's great fun. Very relaxing as well. So this sound, for example, in number 1, if we click it, right, I'm going to get off this sec. If we click it while it's highlighted, so for example, this, if we click it again, this is the rompler. So you can choose a sound. So let's choose these native drums native, okay? And you can click off it again to get back to the sequencer. And now you can play this down here. So for example, you have channel volume here. Now, to place a note on the grid, you don't use a MIDI. It doesn't do MIDI in, anything like that. It makes you work. It makes you do the work of making it musical. Okay, so just pick a note, a sound. Let's choose this one. And let's put these in here. So you'll see it says B. And we'll just do this every other kind of step in the first thing. And now if we press play, it's only going to play this sequence. Okay, while it's recording, while it's playing, you can of course add other notes. So I'm going to put a couple in here. I'll replace this one. Now you can also, anytime you want, you can press record, and to choose a line to record on, you just select it like this. So if I select this one, which already has the drums on, I can add more drums over the top of this now. Okay, so you kind of, you can see some of these now. I've got 2 DD there. I can add some more. That's got 3 in it now. Stop record. The other cool thing is you don't need to put notes on one track, one lane. You can put these notes anywhere you like. So you could say, well, I'll move that down here. And it's exactly the same. Put them back. Let's choose a different instrument. In fact, let's quickly get this out of the way, how you choose instruments and stuff. Right, so this is some bass. Let's pick it up and we can see that it's a rompler. Okay, so let's close this for now. Let's do this, hit it again, and we can see that this is drums electric. And you could pick another set of drums acoustic, for example, or a synth. All right, let's just close that for now. And but these, you can choose these, right? You're not kind of locked into what they are. Let's do this one now and click on that. That's another rompler. Let's choose this one. This is a sampler. Now, here's the thing with sampling. You can sample directly in, of course, there's a record button here, or you can import a sample. You can see this little import arrow here. Choose a key for the start off. So I'll choose this C3 here. Okay. Let's hit import and I'll go and import a sample. So I was playing around with this. I've got to go to I'm going to go to audio share. I'm going to go to some sample packs I have. Here we go. We've got these instruments here, and I'm going to go into instrument and choose I'll choose a flute, right? Okay. I'm just going to pick one of these, and it's now imported this, and this now is this sound here. And now I can go to another key and import another sample. So I could have all these keys as samples. But if I wanted to play my flute as across the entire keyboard, all I need to do is hit this, and now I've got my sample spread across the keyboard. Now we can also here, we can edit the sample like this. Pick it up at the edge here. Oh, see, that's cool. Now we can also add an effect. So we can click on effects and we can add any of our AUV3 effects. You can also have AUV3 instruments. And this is what makes Otoo super fun. And it's so easy to use. So look, let's see. I'm going to add Baby Audio's effect strip here. So I'll just click on this and there it is. Now, let's add in some chorus. Let's boost the output a bit. Maybe a bit of delay, I reckon. Choose the length. Sync. Okay, so now you've got that right. We've added an effect. Let's close this down for a sec. Let's press play, and I'm going to show you how you actually record in using this. All right, so let's press play. We'll get little drums going. Now, all you need to do is press record, right? Choose any line, and you'll see it'll highlight. Now you're ready to record into this. So I'm going to stop record just for a sec and work out some sort of melodic thing. Okay, so I'm thinking here that I might want this sequence to be a little bit longer, melody-wise. To duplicate a sequence, all you do is you pick it up, like this, you drop it over to the next empty slot, and then to cycle between both of these, you just move your little end cursor here. So, and now I can hit record again, choose a sequence. I'm going to choose this one. Look, I've already chosen it. And now I can add my notes in. So, for example, let's go with... Right, I must have pressed that again there. So let me undo that. Okay, I'm going to make sure that my sequence is looping. I'm going to hit record, and I'm already setting my track to record. Okay. Now I've recorded a little melodic line over 2. Let's put another instrument in, eh? So that's your kind of sampler. Right, now let's do something else. Let's choose this one here and tap it again. And this is letting us freely pick another instrument. So it's not signed up. Just to be clear, you can add a rompler or a sampler. Okay, you don't have to add an AUV3. So, for example, let's add a rompler, because there are some really cool sounds in here. Got a string ensemble, piano. All right, that's cool. Let's close that now. Now we've got this. And I can play chords on the screen. Let's give it a bit of volume. Okay, let's see if we can kind of work something out for that. Okay, sounds okay. Oh, right, let me undo. I accidentally recorded all my notes, so there's a set limitation to what you can do. So I'm going to hit record, choose a different track, and now start. Okay. So on and on you go, building up tracks. Now, there's another couple of things you need to know, right? What different controls do. So we've seen the instruments. I'm going to show you how you add an instrument. To add any instrument and add another instrument anywhere you like, you just tap on it so it's displaying the actual rompler here, so, or the AUV3 or whatever. You'll see a little plus has appeared. As soon as we come off that, that plus goes away. If we hit this, hit it again so we can see the instrument, you can hit this plus and it'll say, let's add a rompler, a sampler, or a UV3. Okay. Or what you can also do is delete. So hit it again so you can see, you know, your selection, or hit bin, and I can go remove instrument. Yes. And it'll remove it. And I'm back down to 6 now, but I can remove them all the way down to 1 and then just add in AUV3s, which I'll quickly show you in a moment when I've shown you some other bits and pieces, right? So things you can do, right? So like I said, this button here is your active step edit mode. Okay, so this is edit mode. This over here is more notes to add. So this will just take you to whatever you're on. So for example, this one, it'll take you into the actual view. You can still do the plus and the minus here, and you can also enter edit mode as well. Now, once you've entered edit mode, what this means is that moving these around now won't have the same effect as moving them in the sequencer grid. So tap on this, moving it this way now will put ratchets in, see, so up to 4. Right, very difficult here on that piano. So let's take them off that. Let's take them off that and go back there. That's something else to show you as well. So I'm going to look at my right drums. So which is, what is a B? This. I'm going to tap this, tap it again. Sorry, put it back in. I'm in edit mode now. So I'm going to put ratchets on that one. Okay. I'm going to go back to working in one group as well. Okay. Right. If we move up, nothing will happen in this mode. Going down will change the velocity, as you can see. Okay. Now, going right, that will increase the note length, right? So here's a couple of things to know with that. Let's go to a sound. Let's go to an empty, what we got here. Right, perfect. This sound here, this. I'm going to choose this, right? So I'm going to put it in here. So now we've got this. You can hear the F. If I hold and drag, this extends the note. If I hold and drag all the way to the very end, you'll see a little infinity sign appear. Interesting. Well, that should sustain, to be fair. Let's try a different instrument just in case, because I'm not going to edit that. Let's see. Let's choose it. What's this one? That's that piano. What's this one? That's, oh no, that's me sample. This is a piano. I'm going to add in another instrument here. And I will add in some analog strings from Rob. So click on that and choose. I'm going to get a sound going here. Right. So I'm just going to pop the volume of that. Radio. And let's see. I'm going to place this C in here. Now I'm going to extend this to here first, just to see. Okay, that's stopped. I'm going to extend it now till I get the infinity sign here. Now theoretically, let me just move this one out of the way. Get out of edit mode and pick this up and move it there. I've duplicated it, sorry. Let's see, I'm going to just place this one on top of this one. Yeah, hopefully that'll have worked. Right, now I should be able to go into this one here and see this here. This should end the infinite note, theoretically. There you go. So you can choose to end infinite notes anytime you like. However, let's take this off and let's get rid of that. If I do say like, choose a note, put that in and do this, you'll see I could go right to the end, put another one in there. I can go right to the end, but not have an infinite note go on. It's only if you drag kind of right to the end of the string, you'll switch the infinite note on. Anyway, here's another thing we can do. Let's just play this. Well, that's enough. I don't want to get rid of that note now because I don't like it. Right. We can select any number of steps, right? So and this doesn't matter. Watch, I can go like this. Select a bunch of steps like this, and I can select all, copy, transpose just what I've got there, or rotate just what I've got there. So I can rotate this way, I can rotate back one, I could rotate back 4, but that's not enough. Or what we can do is hold and select, right, the whole group. And this is cool. So what I could say now is, I'm just going to get rid of this. What I could say now is I'm going to select this one. I'm going to hold again and select the whole group. And then this time I'm going to go transpose. And I'm going to transpose this up 3 semitones, right? So click. Now this one here is now transposed up 3 semitones. So if I play my sequence now, this will be normal, and this will go 3 semitones or whatever it was. Don't know why I've got a ghostly note there. Anyway, let's change that sound as well. So click on that. Oh, it's Rob's sound. Let me just change a preset. That'll do it. And don't forget, if you want to make it louder, you can just use this, or you can go in and put an effect on it, you know, like a limiter or a gain or something. Right. Okay, let's just discard this because it's rubbish. I'm going to just load a track in. I've only got one set up. So this one, you can see it's quite long. So you can go on for as long as you like. But I'm just going to play a little bit of this for you. So you add it up as you go along. And you, like I said, you can have absolutely tons and tons of these going on. You're not like limited to having one sequence or something like that. You know, you can just go on and on and on. Cool thing now is this has perform mode. So you've seen what this does. Click on this one here, not this or this. Okay. Click on this and it goes into perform mode. Okay, so we're in perform mode now. When your keyboard changes, and listen, these are different special effects that you can apply as the sequence goes on, and kind of it's like a live performance thing. Okay, so see what each of these do. It's all in the manual what everything does. So you get the idea. Very cool. Live performance. All right, we know this is record right now. If I think this might be record session if it's playing. So let's just see, because it looks like a different record unless it records the actual actions. All right, okay. Let's stop that. It gives you the option of, let's just record this again. You can save the last 4 bars, last bar, last 2 bars, or save the entire recording. And I guess that will include the actual special effects and stuff like that. I'm not sure where it saves it. So let's just say last 2 bars. Prepare it. And then it gives you an option of where to save it. Excellent. Right. Something I didn't know. Right. Let's just quickly go over a few things again before I go. New anyway. Just remember that to add a note to a grid, you just choose the instrument you want. And for example, like I said, I was going to show you earlier, we can bin. Let's remove all of these. So remove this one as well. And I'll remove this one as well. I can remove everything but one. Okay, so remove. And now I'm just left with this first one here. So I'm just, if I want to put a few in from that, let's do that. Let's build a little, let's choose a different instrument. So we've got marimba, we've got insomnia. That's a cool sound. Let's close this like that and add a few notes in. So So now what we could do is we can move these notes anywhere else. If I move it there, we'll be getting 2. Okay. Or I could go into step edit mode. Adjust the velocity, and I can now choose another instrument to add. So click it again, so it brings up the page, but just hit plus, choose whatever you want. I'll choose a rompler, and I'll choose a sound. So cool. I'll use that sound. I'll just close this screen now, and so hang on. That's not really what I'm looking for, so tap it again to change the sound. Oh, here we go. There's a nice bass sound. So add another one in now. I'm going to add another rompler, but I'm going to add the drums acoustic and add a kick in on every 4. So just choose somewhere to put them. See how fast and intuitive this is. And I really hope it doesn't get any more complicated than it is with people asking for different things. So I think it's great as it is. I don't want something generating stuff for me. I'd rather just literally have it like it is and work the stuff out myself. It'll help with your musicality. Now, where's me bass done? Here it is. I'm going to hit record, choose an empty line. There we go. Guys, if you've watched this via Premiere, thank you very, very, very much. Much appreciated. I'll just check the price for you. I think it's about, $4.99. So less than a £5. I think it's great. What's ideal about Otoo is the fact that you can just sit down with your iPad. You don't need nothing plugged in, pair of headphones. Okay. And you can just create something really, really cool. You've got undo, redo. Like I said, you've got some menu stuff here where you can load, save, export. You can export your audio, export your MIDI. You see that we can record our if we're in our kind of effects performance mode here, we can record our performance and then save it somewhere else. Very cool. You've got your same kind of stuff here where you can go in and choose instruments and things. Or like I said, this is your overall volume as well. And by the way, let's get back to an instrument. You can, you can duplicate this. Copy this one I want to show you. So just pick it up, stick it here. I'm going to move this here and just show you the one thing that I showed you again earlier. To select all, like this, or part of, and then you can either rotate, and you can choose to rotate it so it can change up the sequence completely. And you could also then go back and say, well, I'll transpose as well. I'll transpose 5 semitones on this one. And now this should sound completely different. Right, let's get the sequence going as one complete thing. Pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you watch the video premiere, please strike the like, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a Patreon, and all that other cool stuff. Go and grab Otoo and have some fun with it because it's epic. And it has had a couple of updates with certain things that people did request that were reasonable requests. Don't forget Yahoo Extend, But just for fun, I will go with a new patch now, new anyway. Just for another 5 minutes, I'll have a mess around and build some stuff up. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you later. I hope you enjoyed Otoo, and as much as I did, because it's great fun. And I'll see you later. Ta-da. Let's find some drums.